Hi guys, I just wanted to tell you all about something exciting that happened to me in 2016. For the Little Mix Get Weird tour, I had booked tickets to go to Sheffield Arena, and then a few days before one of the dates, a competition was announced by Little Mix on Twitter, and I opened it and it said, "Would you like to have the chance to dance on stage with Little Mix during Weird People and win 2 tickets to a show of your choice?" So I asked my mum if I could enter because she would have to come with me if I won. So she said yes, but the thing is we had to do something weird to win. And I didn't really have any idea of what I could do to enter the competition. So I started asking people like, oh, what could I do? Because I really want to win this. And a few days before the closing date, I decided that I would film a music video of To Weird People, of me in the garden with loads of props and just being really, really silly and dressed as a devil. So I filmed it and then I watched it back, edited it, and then I actually submitted the video onto the application form. And then it came to the day where the winner was announced for each tour date because one person from every single venue would win. And it got to the day and I was sort of looking through my emails throughout school and there's no email. And then I was at home and just sat watching the telly and I thought, oh, I'll just have a little quick check on my emails. You never know. And I sort of saw this email from Sony and I opened it and it said, "Congratulations, you've won 2 tickets to the Leeds Arena to see Little Mix and dance on stage with them." And that for me was just surreal because I never thought I would win because I don't really win competitions. So I was very shocked and very surprised. But because everyone was like, oh, what are you about if you don't win? And I was saying, well, I might. And everyone was saying how good my video was and it got like 200 views or something. And it's weird because one of them views would have been Little Mix. And that's crazy to just think that they saw my video, watched it, and then thought, this one's the best, we want this person. And I sort of kept it quiet from everyone, and then I went to visit my grandma because it was her idea to do the video, and I sort of told her that I'd won. And she was really happy for me because she's quite a big Little Mix fan herself. So she was really happy for me and she was like, oh, they love you anyway, of course they would have chosen you. And then a few days after I'd been announced as the winner, I got another email from Sony and they said, oh yeah, due to health and safety reasons, no, you're no longer allowed to actually dance on stage with Little Mix. So I was a bit confused as to what was happening, and they said an alternate prize will be updated soon. And a few weeks went by and I still had no reply, and it got to the week of the actual show that I was attending and I was getting really, really nervous because I thought, what if they've forgotten about me and they're not gonna give me a prize? And anyway, on the Tuesday before the show, because my show was on the Saturday, I was at home and I just checked my emails because I saw a notification come up and it said, "Dear Lucy, we just wanted to inform you that your updated prize is now an invitation to the girls' Soundcheck." And I think I screamed and I nearly started crying because I've never really done a sound check before. And it was just so weird because loads of people had said that they'd have got a video message and merch. And I thought, oh yeah, that'll be me. And then I was a bit disappointed, and then to get that email and it said Soundcheck, I was a bit like, wow, this stuff never happens to a person like me. And anyway, the day before the actual show, we went shopping to Morrison's and we got all the food in the car and the car broke down so it wouldn't start. And I was getting really panicky because our ideal plan was to go to in the car to Leeds because the show was the day after, and I was a bit like, what are we going to do now? So we had an idea to get the train. So we got dropped off at the train station on the morning of my show because I had to be there in the box office to be let in to Soundcheck. So we got to the arena at about 4 o'clock and we got to the box office and we said, oh yeah, I've won Soundcheck to see Little Mix and here are the tickets. And I had really good tickets because I was block 104 row V and it was such a good view. And they said, oh yeah, we'll just get one of the tour managers to come round and collect you. So this really fit guy who was Little Mix's tour manager actually came round and like said hi to me and everything and just started talking to me about Little Mix. And I just thought I would ask him because on the email it said you will be joined by other fans of the girls. So I said, oh, how many people will be joining me? And then he sort of turned around to me and said, oh yeah, that was a mistake, it's only just going to be you and your guest. And that for me was just a massive shock because I never expected to be the only fan to actually go and watch them Soundcheck, because it's just weird to think that that can happen to me. So he said, oh yeah, I'll just go and see if the girls are ready, and when they're ready I'll come and get you and we'll go round to the stage. And I was just shaking, I was on the verge of tears, and my face was just, it dropped when I found out that I was going to be the only fan. And then he came back round and said, oh yeah, the girls are ready for you. So he took me round and we started talking about the competition and everything, and how he said that the girls really loved your video. I was like, oh my god. And I don't know what came over me, but I sort of ran round to the front of the stage because I just wanted to go and see them. And I thought, oh yeah, I'll just walk around, I'll stand at the barrier and the girls will just come on stage. But the girls were actually already on stage when I walked around, so I was a bit like, oh my god, they're actually there in person and they're waiting for me. And I saw Jessie stood on the edge of the stage and I sort of waved at her and thought, you never know, she might wave back. And then she waved back and I saw Perry, Lee and Jade. And I stood at the barrier and they were all talking to me, just like a normal fan. And I was just like, what the heck is going on? And it was like they were asking me where I was sat and if I was excited for the show. And I just answered all their questions, and then they asked me if I had any questions for them. So, and I'd actually prepared a question because I thought, oh, if they might ask me, do I have a question or something? So I asked them my question and they answered. And then I didn't really think of any more to ask them, so they said, oh, do you have any more? I was like, no, because I was so scared. And Jade sort of asked me, what's your favourite song on the Get Weird album? And I said Adidas, and then I pointed at Leanne and said, I really, really like your rap, Leanne. And then they sang the end for me, and I just sat down and I had goosebumps all the way up my arms because that song is just beautiful. And then like they just started interacting with me, and then we chatted for a few minutes, and then they sang Weird People, and obviously that was the song I'd done my video to. So I thought, you know what, let's just get up, dance and sing, because I didn't care. And I was at the barrier and I was dancing and singing, and because one of the lyrics is people like you and people like me, and I sort of pointed at Perry, because I did like people like you and people like me, and she pointed back at me, and we had loads of interaction, and Jade was just like smiling and laughing at me, and it was just really, really nice. And I'd actually got them like a letter and chocolates in like a Frozen bag, because I know that Perry really likes Frozen. And I sort of held it up and I said, I've actually got a present for you. And Perry just went, oh my god, it's got Frozen on it. I was like, yeah, because I knew you liked that. And she was like, oh my god, you're so cute, thank you so much. And she actually turned to my mum, because my mum had like a boho style top on, and I said to my mum before we went in, oh, Perry will really like that. And Perry sort of turned around to my mum and said, I really like your top. And I was just like, I knew you were going to say that. And then I had like tattoos on my arm, temporary like festival style ones, and Jessie said she really liked them, which meant a lot because I spent about 10 minutes doing them before we had to leave. And then the guy came back around and said, yeah, gonna have to go now because they need to test like pyrotechnics or something. So we got up, and as I was about to leave, they were like, oh, make sure you scream and sing really loud tonight and we'll look out for you. And I did, and they just kept on looking at me throughout the show, which was really sweet. And in Change Your Life, like I started waving and Perry waved back at me, and that just, it meant a lot that she actually remembered me from Soundcheck. And then when I walked out the arena, I was just in floods of tears because I was just so happy with what just happened, because I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't entered that competition, because I'm so happy I did, because I wasn't actually going to enter it because I couldn't think of anything to do. But I'm so grateful towards them for picking me. And Little Mix, if you're watching, thank you so much, because I had a brilliant day and the concert was just incredible. And I would do it again for you because it was incredible. And it was honestly the best day and one of my biggest highlights of 2016. You can't get better than that, meeting Little Mix. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about the day or anything, then please just comment below or comment what you thought of this video, because I want to do more videos on this channel. So yeah, thank you for watching guys, it means so much. Bye!